Hey parents, let's chat. I'm Jess Hunt, and welcome. This is a place for parents to network while sharing ideas, wisdom, and experiences in a supportive environment. I wanted to create a place where parents are the experts and we are able to learn from each other. I am a parent, as you can see. I've got my little ones in the background. They are much older now. My son is 21 and my daughter is 19. So they are young adults, but as I was raising them, there were so many times when I wish I had had a platform such as this, where parents could be sharing conversations and sharing ideas and learning from each other. There were so many times when I felt like, wow, I really messed up on that one, or wow, I really could have done that one better. And I didn't always feel like I knew what I was doing. And I feel like there are so many parents out there like that. And so I wanted to create this platform where we can learn from each other and parents can share ideas and chat about some of their experiences. I truly believe that, as you know, like when you think about parenting philosophies, I really, really believe that it's so important to respect individual parenting styles, individual family parenting styles, the family differences. We are all different. We all have different personalities, and we're going to parent based on our personalities and based on our styles. And that needs to be okay. And I do think that we, in a parenting community, need to respect each other in the different decisions that we make. Everyone is going to parent differently, and that needs to be okay. As a matter of fact, that is going to be probably better because we're all not parenting the same way. How boring would that be? How boring would our children be? And so I do think it's super important to make sure that parents are feeling comfortable parenting in their own style. And in addition to that, respecting others in their differences, with the exception of abusive situations. I think we can all pretty much understand that that is where we draw the line. Having said that, I feel like it's super important for parents in a parenting community to encourage each other and support each other, learn from each other. And I think that in doing that, we need to have open minds. I feel like even though my children are much older, as I've said earlier, they're young adults, I still feel like my parenting role hasn't gone away. I think it's changed dramatically, but it hasn't gone away. I still feel like there's so much more that I can learn, and I would like to learn through our conversations. And I want also, more importantly, for parents to know when you're having a bad day and you're in a bad mood and you're struggling in a situation, you are not alone. There are so many times when I felt like I had had a bad day as a parent, and perhaps I, made a mistake in my mind, and I felt super guilty and was going through an emotional reaction to, a squabble or a disciplinary situation that I had to deal with, and I felt like I was the only one in that situation. And then I go hang out with my moms on the sidelines of a soccer game that my kids are playing, and we realize as we're talking to each other, thank goodness I am not the only one. I'm not the only one who's gone through this situation. I'll be chatting with my sideline moms, and these moms are some of the best friends that I raised my children beside, and they have just become wonderful, wonderful friends, and I love them for it. And it was because we were able to talk open and honestly, and I was able to learn, you know what? I may have made a mistake, but I'm not a bad mom. I probably could have done better, but frankly, it's okay. I was not alone. There are other moms who have gone through it, done it before, will probably do it again, and we're all just learning as we go. So it's super important for parents to know that even though you might feel like you're alone, you're not. And that's what I'm hoping that this community will sort of help parents to understand. You're not alone. You can reach out. You can ask for help. You can learn from others. And that's what I want to do together. Um, I do think that there are times when we do make mistakes and we do get off track. But what's more important is that we learn how to get back on track. And I think that the only way to do that is to be honest with ourselves, recognize when we've made mistakes, and know that there are people that we have to support us, whether it's your sideline mom friends or your family, could be, your sisters or brothers or, cousins, neighbors. It could be anyone that has gone through parenting or just has parenting ideas because, their teachers or they've seen their mother-in-law do this or their sister-in-law do that. So I think that it's super important to make sure that we have an open mind when we are off track and can listen to others to get ourselves back on track to be the best parents that we can be for our little ones. And so I'm hoping that through all of our conversations, we can offer a platform to people who are wannabe parents, people who want to be good parents someday and haven't quite made that commitment yet. It could be, that we have young parents they just have babies and they're still struggling with what to do, what not to do. Am I doing it right? This platform could be for parents who are in the middle school years and about to approach on the teen years, which for those of you who have ever been parents, you know that the terrible 2s and 3s are nothing compared to those teenage years. And so regardless of what stage you're at, I'm thinking that this platform is going to benefit so many people. And then we have, our veteran parents who have already gone through the college years with their children. They've got young adults. They might even have grandchildren. And those veteran teachers, the wisdom that they have to offer. I would love to have, input from those veteran. Did I say veteran teachers? I meant veteran parents. Those veteran parents, I would love to hear feedback from them because we could certainly learn from all of their wisdom and their experiences. And I also think that this platform would benefit them as they chuckle and appreciate all that they've been through because they've lived it and they've survived it. And it is survival. I'll tell you, it is flat out survival. Parenting is a journey that will take you through back roads and highways, and you're going 50 miles an hour 1 second, and then you're going 10 miles an hour the next, and you take a wrong turn here, and you think you're on the right track here. It's an absolute journey of survival. But it's such a good one now that I'm looking back. When my kids were younger, I might not have always said that. So one of the things that I wanted to share with all of you as I am introducing this platform and my ideas and my philosophies is that I have a huge pet peeve, and that is all of the experts out there that just bombard us parents with all of their knowledge and all of their expertise. And I'm looking at some of their credentials, and they have names with letters at the end, and they have titles. And some of them have kids. Some of them don't. Some of them have kids that are like 2 and 3. Some of them have kids that might be like 7 or 8. And they're parenting coaches, and they're the experts telling us that we need to be acting this way and doing this and not doing this. And, oh, be careful if you do this. Like, oh my gosh, it's such a pet peeve of mine. No, you're not the experts. You might be educated in a certain area, but until you have survived the parenting journey, you're not an expert in my mind. And I am so sorry that I'm just going to say this, and I am very opinionated about certain things, and this pet peeve of mine drives me insane, is there's all of these books and blogs and websites that are telling us, oh, you need to be doing this and you need to be doing that. And believe me, when my kids were younger, I read all of the books and all of the magazines. And, as I am, getting older with my kids, I'm reading blogs and going to websites. Am I doing the right thing? And the more I read, it just makes me feel guilty because I am not buying in to their parenting style. I'm not buying into, their philosophy. I did not practice their strategies. Oh my gosh, I must be a horrible parent because I didn't do this and I didn't do that. Or I should have done this when I should have done that. You know what? That stuff can drive you insane as a parent. Stop it. Stop looking at the experts as if they are the Bible of parenting. They might be useful for a little bit of information here and a little bit of information there. And that's how I kind of looked at it, is I would take information from different resources and I would utilize that information to make it match my style as a parent and my husband's style as a parent and how our family operated. And so taking a little bit from here and a little bit from there, and adding it to the puzzle of what your family is creating, it is really probably the most beneficial way to deal with all of these experts out there. Because frankly, do you know who I think the experts are? It's you. It's you and all of your friends. It's my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law. It's, my mom friends in the sidelines. It's the friends I've coached with. It's the teachers I talk to. It's the people I work with. Those are the parents. Those are the people that I want to learn from. Those are the people that are down in the trenches and they are learning how to be parents right alongside me. They might have kids that are older than mine, so I can learn from their expertise. Those are the experts that I want to talk to. Those are the experts that I want to learn from. And that's what I want to create here. I want you as a parent to learn from other parents, learn from other parenting ideas and strategies and styles. And then maybe ask questions, make comments, and, put an idea out there that you might have been struggling with and see what happens and see what advice you get. And then take it and use it and see how it's going to match and mesh into your family style and, your parenting style and your husband's parenting style or your partner's parenting style. Or if you're single, how are you going to make this work? I just feel like we are the experts, not the self-proclaimed experts with all of their titles and initials after their names. So I have lots more to share, and I look forward to our next video and the following conversations. For today's conversation, let's chat about whether you agree or disagree. Do you have any really good resources that you found to be super helpful, that made you feel better as a parent, that really helped you to realize that you were doing a good job, that you were on the right track? How did you benefit from it? And what were those resources? Share them with us. And hopefully we can learn from each other. In the meantime, if you have any questions or any issues that you would like to see discussed, go to heyparentsletschat.com and please click on the email link and email me your requested topics. At heyparentsletschat.com, you can find links to all social media platforms where we can continue the conversation, whether you prefer Facebook or Insta or Twitter. Join the conversation. And I am so glad that you were able to join us today, and hopefully you'll join us in the future. Please add your thoughts and chat with others as we all share our ideas and learn from each other. While you're there, hit the subscribe button and the like button, which will make our chats more findable for others. And until the next time, let's keep it real. Let's be open-minded. Let's be respectful. And let's learn from each other. Let's chat.